Last week I was telling you the drama that happened in the Garden of Eden. All these are process of the mission of Christ. Today we will be talking about the sacrificial lamb. Like the choir said just now, is the lamb. Why do we call him lamb? As I said just now, God used all those terms to remind us what he did when he was teaching us what he was about to do. When Israel were in Egypt, they were there. And I tell you, God can take them out of the land of Egypt without any drama. You see, but we will not have a story. How will I explain to you now why he came? It will be very difficult. Of course, God can just go there, let all the Egyptians sleep, and tell Moses, tell your people to go. Before Egyptians wake up, the stranger don't go. The same God who sent Moses to Egypt, the same God who hardened them. How many of you know in the book of Romans? It was God. He hardened the heart of Pharaoh so that they will not let them go easily, so that he will perform all the abracadabra, so that the Israel themselves will believe that even himself is God. Because the year they spent in Egypt, God was forgotten completely. All they know was the gods of Egypt. Now somebody is now coming to introduce the real God of their father to them. That's very strange. For them to know that there is a God, because in Egypt they have more than 1,000 gods. Pharaoh can just wake up from the other side of his bed and he will just erect a statue and call it God Osiris. Egypt, this is what we'll be serving this year. In another time, we will just wake up and bring another image and call it whatever. Israel, we are used to that. But somebody now came and said, look, that is a God that sent me. Which other God are you talking about? But by the time they see God have conquered all the gods in Egypt, including Pharaoh that looked like God, to believe that there is a God in another place. All these things that happened in the history of man was God trying to teach us that he was about to do something. That somebody is about to come. On that day, when God was about to take them from the land of Egypt, here the wilderness to their promised land, something happened that night. God told Moses, let's see the book of Exodus chapter 12 from verse 7 to 12. So I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. You see, there is a kind of competition here. First, remember God was talking to people here because Israel has seen the gods of Egypt as God. They were not allowed to talk about their gods. If you watch it very well, we found out that the generation of people that left Canaan have died. These are new generation that have not, they don't even know anything concerning Abraham. Let they know about the God of Abraham. Now, God now decided to bring them out. They were in bondage. As I said before, God could have just taken them away. What is the essence of killing blood? If you are a Bible student, your mind will quickly go to the book of Hebrews. That without shedding of blood, there is no remission of sin. Men were guilty. Man, as it were, was guilty. We were guilty of death because of the sin that we were committed. Now, God demonstrating to Israel His choosing that will be an example to the world that you have been in bondage. But before I could release you from this bondage, a blood need to be shed. A blood being shed marked the beginning of their deliverance. So God was passing over they that have the mark of the blood. Listen now, I told you God sent the angel of death. There was an instruction given to that angel. As you pass through the land of Egypt, any house you see a blood, don't touch. Pass. And if Egyptian mark their doorpost in blood that night, that angel will pass. As a matter of fact, that was what the mixed multitude did. The mixed multitude, they neither fully Egyptian, they were not fully Israelites. So when the instruction come and they saw all the miracle that Moses did, they believed, so they do it also. That was where they were spared. When they marked the doorpost with the blood, that blood now stand as a token of deliverance that will happen to the people of God. So when the judgment came, the people of God were spared. We call Jesus the Lamb of God as a similitude of the same lamb they share in Egypt that provoked the deliverance that stopped Israel being killed by the angel. So when the blood of Jesus Christ is in your life, you will escape the judgment of God. So that is what we call it, the Lamb of Passover.